Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Jesse.
I'm Alan.
We're from Trails to the Unknown, and this is our top 3 items to bring on a paranormal investigation. So today what we're going to be showing you are 3 items. They're easy to get, relatively inexpensive, and this will get you started on your own paranormal investigation.
So the first item we have is the K2 or EMF meter. There's several different kinds out there in the field. This one's a relatively inexpensive one. Basically you just click the little button in the middle, it turns it on, and it'll give you a reading. The more electromagnetic field that is measured, the more lights that'll light up. And it's very useful in the field because it's believed that spirit energy manifests itself in this kind of electromagnetic field spectrum, and that these meters could pick up the presence of such an entity.
One other thing, could you tell us, Alan, a little bit about how we go about when we initially start an investigation, how we utilize that tool? So
one thing that we'll do before an investigation is we'll take this meter. We usually have a few different ones, and similar ones or the same one, and our team will go throughout the building or area that we're going to be investigating, and we'll take kind of a baseline reading, because this does pick up natural electronic magnetic fields, such things as, you know, power sources and electronics and that kind of thing. So we'll get a baseline, so we'll know, hey, there's a high EMF in this area, so that way we don't get excited when there's nothing there. The other thing that will interfere with this is your cell phone, electronic devices. So we almost always have those on airplane mode.
So what we're going to do is, I've got my cell phone here, and it's not in airplane mode right now, but what I'm going to do is turn it on, see if we can get this to show you as an example, to get it to do its thing. Alright, so what I've done is I'm turning on my cell phone, and as you can see, I'm within a foot, it starts registering the electromagnetic field that the cell phone gives off. So another great reason, as Alan pointed out, to put your phones in airplane mode. Sorry, folks.
The second item we're going to talk about today is a little digital audio recorder. Now these are good for recording what they call EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon. That's where you pick up voices that you didn't hear with your ear when it happened. What we do in the field is we'll set this down. You don't want to hold this when you do this, because you'll get all kinds of noise from your hands and everything. You'll want to set this down and hit record. And then what we'll usually do is we'll start the session, and you'll announce on here where you are, you know, what time it is, some details about the session, because you may not listen to this again for quite a while. We'll try to minimize any other noise that might be in the area. And when there is something in particular, if someone knocks on the door while you're doing this, you know, you usually say into the recorder like someone's knocked on the door, so that way when you listen to it back again, you know that you didn't pick up something that wasn't actually in the room. You would say, you know, are there any spirits here? Come, please tell us your name, and you just start to ask some questions. And then when you're done, you can just play it back. Another thing we like to do is we leave this running in a room or a floor of a building that we're not going to be on, and we'll just let it go while we're away, and then we'll come back and pick it up, and that way you can pick up, you know, any kind of noises or anything that happened while you were gone. It's kind of a, you know, another set of ears that you leave behind.
So one of the things that you hear Alan and I, you know, talk about repeatedly throughout these videos is trying to have one tool, like the audio recorder, for example, being able to use it for multiple purposes. First of all, financially and economically, it just makes sense, but it enables you to, like kind of what he was talking about, you know, we can do the passive and active recording. We can also use it to record other devices, make notes for an investigation, and it really, specifically that tool is a great tool to help. One other thing that's cool, because 99.9% of us carry these every day now, but most of these come even just standard without downloading one, unless you want to go to your favorite app store and find one that you really like. You know, this came with its own. It works great. It's high definition audio, and you can call for help if you ever get trapped in a basement and no one is around to help you. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, I need some help. I'm trapped in a basement.
Oh, no, I'm great, thanks, appreciate it.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, man. That was just Alan, he's fine. He was just wanting to hang out later. So anyways, this, which most of you are gonna have with you anyways, put it in airplane mode, and then you've got audio recorder and a video recorder as well. So still keep this with you. And the other key device that we take is a camera. This happens to be a digital SLR. Your cell phone is great as a backup tool, or if necessary, just use it as your main tool. But this is a digital SLR. This is a great tool to have. It does shoot stills and video, which can help. This is relatively inexpensive, but what we use mainly are two handheld video cameras, which Anna is using right now, hiding behind it, and then we've got another one of those. And we also have trail cams that we use, or trap cameras. We'll talk about those in another video down the road. But this is, again, one of your most critical elements to have with you, so you can hopefully capture things, kind of like with the audio recorder, things maybe we don't pick up with the ears, things we may not see with our eyes. This is something that you do not have to drop a ton of cash to get into with, okay? It's a critical element. Use your cell phone if you have to, but this is probably the most expensive, I would say, out of the basic stuff that you would want to have, though. We do recommend the ones that have night vision. It's going to help not only from just filming and looking for potential evidence, but also filming each other. If you're in a lights out situation, it's a critical element and you definitely want it.
And just remember, if you didn't record it, it didn't happen.
That's right.
Yeah, so the key points here are having some sort of meter that can take some measurements will help you identify any potential paranormal activity, and having some sort of device to record it, audio, video, otherwise, just to capture that on film so you can go back and review it, show people.
Go do some paranormal investigations, do some research, and most of all, have some fun with it and take your time with it. But with that, we got some more trails to hit, right?
Absolutely. Hit the like button, subscribe. Catch us next time.
Later. Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Jesse.
I'm Fred.
I'm Bill.